this is one of the things, and I think that's why our methodology, our mentorship works so well, because we talk about like speaking English, using English, not studying English, because they are two different things,
Very different
right?
thing.
Very different thing. And I always say that in Brazil, people realize, like when you talk about the market of business, of English as like a business, English as a niche, people like realize that selling English, it's very profitable, but making people learn English is not that profitable, you know, because you have to really like pay attention to that person and follow them like in the way that we do, right? So I studied English for like 2 years, and I heard that a lot, and like it really hurts me to the core that a person says, I had studied English for like 2 years now, and I ask it like a question, okay, so if I talk to you in English right now, can you understand? And the person like freezes, like a very simple question, but like a question that I use different structures and this kind of things. So I think that's it. You have to like focus on learning how to speak English and not only studying English, because if you just study, I can be just like the books on the table, the whole day I'm studying English, you know, but what is the result of that, right?
So many students come to us with that background, right?
Exactly.
Someone had like a very long experience with classic teaching of English, and the person can't introduce themselves. Like, the person can't understand a very basic conversation. So one thing that connects with that is the idea that learning English is not translating English.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Another very important thing of like the way something is translated into Portuguese or into English is not necessarily how we say it or how we speak it. So to speak at English, you have to understand English, not translate it.
Exactly. And understand in English, right?
That's
where we always sometimes have like some issues with the students, because they want to keep translating for like their whole journey. Like, no, somehow you have to let it go, right? Otherwise it's going to disturb you.
Yeah, especially with expressions and idioms. They always come and say, oh, how do I translate this into English? And it's like, you don't.
Yeah, there is no way, right?
This is how you say it in English. Exactly. You're not translating it.
Exactly.
We can find this similar meaning, a similar way to express that, but we're not going to translate it.
Exactly. Is it like an equivalent, right? There is an equivalency of that. It's like yesterday I went to play Altinha with Josie, right? And we call it Little Up, but just as a joke. Yeah, because there is no way of translating that. Like, it's a Brazilian game with like in a Brazilian way that there is no like competition abroad. It's something very Brazilian,
and
right?
some things are just not going to be translated.
Exactly.
Like we do that with English, like we bring English words to Portuguese.
Yeah, exactly.
But we also do that bringing Portuguese to English.
And there is no problem in like trying to like explain what it is, but keeping the name in Portuguese,
like
right?
Pão de queijo. It's something that we can't translate.
Yeah, don't say cheese bread, please. The ones who are listening to it, don't say cheese bread. It's not the same.
Cheese bread is a completely different thing.
Totally different, yeah. They have cheese bread there, but it's not pão de queijo, right? So don't call it cheese bread. Come on.
Exactly. Açaí is another example. They call it acai. Right?
Yeah, they don't know how to pronounce it. Exactly. I saw a video of Bruno Marquezine saying it. Gringos are not, the name is not acai, it's açaí, okay?
It's because of the Sicilia, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But those are good examples of this. Like, not everything needs to be translated.
Exactly.
And I think that comes with the confidence that I mentioned before. Is this idea of using the language as a tool.
Exactly.
Not as a weight, right? Not something that's going to be heavy on you.
Yeah, exactly.